Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully get all that our static files or the images and the CSS, right? Now I want to actually get all the data. Like I have already discussed about that things with you. That will be as a bicycle ID3, right? When you click as a ID3, that is one of the query string, and into this query string area, I have already get that our JSON ID3 data. If you want to check it, like I show you, like right now in our index, into the index.js, and that is our bicycle, right? So that is a bicycle. So into this bicycle right now we don't need this. I simply close it, and here I have already rendered all the data and I pass it in our overview page. So into this area here I want to do with this console log. Okay, console. So that is a console log, and into this console log area here, if you console log with our this variable, then everything will be more clear. Like I pass that our bicycle. Okay, into this console log area, now that should be displayed the bicycle. And now if you open the terminal, okay, open the terminal, now click as a save all. And now if you want to hit as a 3ID data, now click as a enter. Now what exactly that will be returned? You can see it's now perfectly written our ID3 JSON data, all that name, has discount, original price, images, and the Easter. Right, I have already get that things by with our find method. It will be find this and it will be get this data. So that is actually our bicycle. Now I want to pass these all that our JSON data, a specific one of the ID JSON data that is our requested ID. I pass it as a 3 for the reasons that is actually get that our 3 ID data. So now this ID data I want to pass in our this template as an overview template. So that is the simple process now we have to done. So we can pass it very easy way. Only we have to do after this I want to pass one of the object. Okay, I simply pass one of the objects. So with this object we can actually pass this data very easily. Like I take one of the object property name as a bicycle. Okay, bicycle, and then that will be our this bicycle, right? Now I want to simply pass it, so that will be the bicycle. So as I told you before, when our property and then value will be the same name, then you can actually use only one. Okay, so right now better I want to use only one name as a bicycle. So now with this object now we can actually display all that our data. Like first of all I want to go to our overview, and to this overview there have one of the image, right? I have already get that image as our field name, that is our JSON property name as a image. So if you want to add this, so that will be our images, and that is actually our value, right? So that is the value. So here I want to pass one of the identifier. If you want to pass that identifier, I have already discussed about that things with you. Then that will be as a less than and then greater than. Okay, less than, greater than, and here that will be the two double our percentage, and into this percentage area here that will be our bicycle. Right, I just simply name it as a bicycle object. Now with this bicycle I want to access our this image. Okay, so I simply copy this image property, then here that will be our image. I hope it's very much clear to you. So now let's check this out, it's perfectly working or not. Click as a save all. I simply running, our server is now running. Right now there is a 3 ID. Okay, now that's our image is dynamic. Now that should be displayed different type of image. Now click as a enter, and here it's not displayed that image. So here actually I pass which things, I pass one of the value, right? I pass some of the values. If you want to, so when you pass any value here only you have to do after that. Okay, after that I want to pass one of the is equal to. Okay, because that is one of the values. So if you want to add some of the for loop or any kinds of condition, then you don't need to use that is equal to, rather than right now I only want to display our specific this value, right? For reasons here I want to pass that is equal to. Now let's check this out. Click as a save all image. Again I want to refresh it. Yes, you can see now it's perfectly loaded. And now if you make it as a 2, now that should be load our 2 image. Yes, it's perfectly dynamic. As a 5, now click as enter. Now 5 images loaded. How much easy, you can see friend. And also now I want to update our rest of this, like that is some of the name. Okay, name means that will be our this value. So I better copy it, and then here I paste it. That will be the same. Here I paste it. So now with this bicycle now I want to access that name. I copy this, that will be the name, and that will be as a name. Right now our name should be also as a dynamic. Now click as a save all. Now that should be dynamic. Click as a refresh. Yes, you can see it's totally updated for the 5. If you make it as a 3, click as enter. Yeah, that is also successfully updated. And after that, that is our discount price. Okay, here if you go if you go to that one product, so into this one product, that is our price is visible. So if you want to display if there have any discount, okay, if you want to display this discount before I have created this condition, now I want to add that condition in our this same page. Okay, here you can see that is actually our single bicycle price. So how much easily we do that work, I show you. Like here, for doing this, I want to do with identifier, I want to actually put one of the conditions, that is our p tag. I simply remove it. Okay, I simply remove it, and then here I want to add one of the condition. Okay, I want to add that one of the condition. If you want to add this condition in our identifier, first of all we have to load, that is our identifier, and then that is will be as a double percentage, right? Into this double percentage, as I told you, when you pass any value, you have to pass that as a is equal to, rather than here I want to pass one of the conditions, that is if condition. Okay, I first of all want to use that as if, and if there have any discount, right? So if you want to access our discount, that is our original price, and that is our another field data here as a has discount. Okay, if there have any discounts, if you want to access this has discount, so first of all we have to load it with the bicycle, because I have already get everything, returned it without this object name as a bicycle, right? So that will be as a bicycle. So with this bicycle I want to access our has discount. Like for this product there have no discount, like as a 3 product, and there is our another one as a 1 product. For the 1 product that is has discount, that means it has discount as a true. Okay, now I want to add it. So with this bicycle I want to access that our has discount. That means if there have any discount, I want to put that condition. Okay, here I want to put this condition. I want to and it. Okay, better here I want to and it one by one. I have to do. So that is actually our first one. Okay, great. And then I want to add another identifier that will be greater than less than double percentage. I simply loaded that double percentage. So if you want to get that our total value, then percentage value, how to get some of the percentage value? Here we have to get it our original price, then that will be multiple with 100, and then that will be minus our total discount price divided by 10. Then that will get that our percentage value, right? I want to put this condition in here. So if you want to do that work, so first of all that will be as a bicycle. Okay, I want to use that bicycle, and with this bicycle I want to access our field, that is our property name, as a original price. Okay, that is our original price. So into this original price, here we have to multiple with, that is a multiple with our another condition. I want to do that will be as a 100 will be minus from our which things, 100 will be minus from our discount amount, right? So if you want to access this discount amount, then that will be again as a bicycle, and with this bicycle I want to access our discount. Simple. And then that will be divided by 100. So with this we'll get a specific our total percentage value, right? And else, so I want to add that as else. So here first of all I want to add that identifier, and then that will be as a percentage, and then also percentage, and then close one, right? So here I want to do that is will be our else. Okay, I want to use that as else. What exactly that will be do? Now that should be also, I cut it and here I paste it. So that is our first one, which is totally fine. Now I want to do else it should be display only our original price. Okay, so if there have any discount, then that will be calculated that discount amount, and else it should be display only our original price. If you want to display that original price, what exactly? Here there is the same condition, our identifier and the double percentage, and then with this bicycle. I hope you understand, it's very easy. That is our bicycle original price should be display. I copy it, and then with this bicycle that will be display our original price. Great. And then here we have to also and it. I simply and it, and that is and it. Great. Now if you want to check it, click as a save all, and now if you go now and refresh it, now there have some of the issues in our identifier. That means here you can see I have actually added some of the spaces. Now let's check this out. Click as a save all, now refresh it. Yeah, Now it's not display any value, right? So when, as I told you, when you display that value into the identifier, here we have to use that as is equal to, right? So I make it as is equal to, or rather than the original price, I make it as is equal to. So that is our value. Now that should be displayed. Click as save all. Server is running. Refresh it. Yeah, you can see it's now successfully display that value as a 14, and that is our another one. I make it as a 5 ID. Click as enter. Now that should be another value for the 3. Okay, for the 3 it will be also display another value as a this one. Okay, it should be calculated all the data, and now it's perfectly displayed. So if I want to do to add one of the dollar sign here, I want to use one of the dollar sign. So that is actually our this one here, that is our value, right? I want to add that dollar sign, and also here I want to add that dollar sign. Okay, so both of these value, now that should be updated. Click as a save all. Now refresh it. Yeah, you can see it's now display the dollar sign. Great. There is a 5 ID. Click it. Perfect. So now we have to load all the data in our home page, right? So in our home page, that is all that our JSON data now I want to display in particular that position in dynamically. I hope you already know. Just try to do that work, how to how to get all that our JSON data, because I have already passed all the data. You can see I have already passed that data. Now I have passed that into the there is a bicycle page. So how can pass it? I have already covered it in here. So try to do that work. Simply create one of the object, and with this object we have to display it. Okay, it's very easy, all that process. So how can do that work? Better on to do in our next video. I will show you that things with the live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.